Come with me to buy a new haunted item. However, we're going to do things a little differently. In order to locate this haunted item, we are going to be using a pendulum. This technique can be found in my book, The Witch's Guide to Haunted Objects. So let's go get a haunted object. Like I mentioned in the book, you can use this technique in the store, or you can also ask some preliminary questions before you get into the store, which is what I just did, rather than walking around the whole store just the entire time with my pendulum out. And what I discovered is that this item is in the back right of the store. It is an item that I can carry, I can hold in my hands, so it's not like a giant piece of furniture or something. And then I deduced that it is a piece of art. So we are going to head into the antique store now, and I'm just going to beeline right towards the back of the store, and we'll find our item. After heading to the back right of the store, I pulled out my pendulum again to confirm which vendor booth I should go to, and that's when I stumbled on this beautiful art print, and look at that price, $25. I pulled out the pendulum again to confirm that this was the painting, and it was. Can't wait to investigate it. I would like to introduce to you my new haunted painting. It does say that copyright 1875, and I mean, it looks pretty old. Even the frame is like, I'm gonna have to fix it because the glass is kind of falling out of it. But yeah, this is the haunted object that my pendulum and I found, which I'm gonna be doing a video on that later. But then also check this out. So before I even went into the antique store, I knew that I wanted to get one haunted object, but I kept kind of feeling like there were going to be two that stood out to me. And after I found that first painting, I was walking out and I saw this one. And then I saw this. Creepy. Ugh. But then how crazy is this? Look, they look like sisters. Brunette, blonde. Sisters, brunette, blonde. Tell me that this is not the same children as this. And so I don't know if this is like from the same time. No, this says 1902. Anyway, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm excited to investigate these. I recently went to the antique mall, and using my pendulum and a technique that I wrote about in my book, The Witch's Guide to Haunted Objects, I found this potentially haunted art print. This is my first time investigating it, and I thought I would share it with you guys. We're going to turn on the spirit box and see if anything comes through with that. Is there a spirit attached to this artwork here? Prison? What is your name? Why are you attached to this artwork? Do you like this artwork? How long have you been attached to this artwork? All right, let's see what the spirit box has to say. Ah, okay. No. You don't, okay. Let's let that go back to the blue default. Maybe they don't want to do the spirit box. What is the message that you have? Do you not have a clear message? You just kind of want to talk? Are you able to light up that ball? If you touch it, it should light up. Andrew? Is your name Andrew? If your name is Andrew, can you say that name again? Please? That was clear. Can you say your name again, please? I need a nap. It just said I need a nap, and this is the card I just pulled. I said, is there anything that you need? I need a nap. And then I pulled the Four of Swords, which is basically, I mean, you can't get much more of a nap card Then the Four of Swords. I need a nap. Oh, okay. I'm going to shut the spirit box off. I'm getting the sense that the spirit that is attached to this really does want to communicate. So I think that they're liking this attention, but you got to think about it. I mean, if this is a really old art print and I found it deep in an antique shop, so who knows how long it's just been kind of hanging out there. And I mean, it could have been in somebody's garage or attic or whatever for years prior to that. So I mean, maybe they're just tired. Like, you know, this is a lot of interaction, a lot of stuff going on. So maybe I'm going to have to just do like shorter sessions until they get a little more acclimated and used to it. But that was hilarious. I need a nap. And I pulled the Four of Swords for how are you feeling right now? What kind of offering do you need? Hi, hello. So we are going to investigate my two haunted art prints here. I definitely believe that they're haunted. I've had some activity at my house. I've gotten some really great spirit box responses, as well as tarot card responses, and the flux has gone off a couple times while investigating these. I'm going to be running the spirit box to see what comes through, as well as the equipment is on, and I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for these. I'm going to do this art print first, and I'm utilizing a tarot spread that is in my book, The Witch's Guide to Haunted Objects. So let's see what comes through. Of course, I wasn't freaking recording, and that just went off. The flux just went off. All right, let's turn the spirit box up. First question is, why are you attached to this object? Why are you attached to this object? The Little Sisters painting. Don't. The star. All right, they are attached to this because of the star. This is interesting because I've gotten this. Hey, how are you? This is interesting because I've gotten the star card in relation to other haunted objects before. And it kind of makes me wonder if a lot of the reason why, obviously not a lot of the reason, but why some spirits choose to attach to objects is because of the kind of star quality it gives them, the attention that it gives them. Especially if it's something just like an art print. Even if somebody doesn't think or know that this is haunted, it's hanging up in their house and they're admiring it, and guests may come over and be like, oh, what is this art print? And they're giving it the attention. And so the spirit attached to it may kind of, by correlation, feel like the star. All right, the next question is, how do you feel about being attached to this object? How do you feel about being attached to this object? Queen of Cups. I think they like it. They feel emotionally secure with it, and I love how she's literally holding an object. They like it. What is something that you need from me? Like, what can I do for you? Four of Pentacles. They want to feel protected. They want to feel secure. They want to feel guarded and safe. What is your personality like? What is your personality? Did I say hate or 8? What is your personality? All right, I think to me this confirms. I was wondering, I've gotten the names Greg and Andrew come through, and I was wondering if it was a masculine energy connected to this. The fact that 2 out of 3 of the cards are kings lets me know that yes, this is a masculine energy that is attached to this. Correction, I said 2 kings. It's a knight and a king, but either way, 2 out of 3 cards are masculine energy. The spirit attached to this is somebody who is definitely a little bit guarded, a little bit on edge. I think that maybe it takes them a little bit of time to warm up, which makes sense because I've also gotten messages of like, I'm tired, leave me alone, like I want a nap. So I think that they are a little guarded, but they also have this energy of, they're a little bit intuitive themselves. They also have a lot of confidence and I think showmanship. Like once they open up, are you liking communicating with me right now? You can light that up to red or green to let me know. If you're enjoying communicating with me, you can light it up green. If you're kind of over it and don't want to communicate with me anymore, you can light it up red. What do you like? What is something that you like? Oh, I just got goosebumps. Ooh. So this card doesn't always mean specifically what this is. Oh, I got goosebumps. Can you elaborate on that, please? This card is, it can be a card of like family and legacy. And the fact that it's a family card just kind of bothers me, considering I was saying I'm thinking about passing these art prints along to somebody else because I don't like anything messing with my family, and I am worried that that might be the case. What do you dislike? Check. They dislike strength, and they dislike having choices. Honestly, I feel like if this was a listing for a pet, it would be like, this dog needs to be the only dog in the house. I'm getting that impression with this. This doesn't want to be amongst other haunted objects. Like, this wants to be the star. What, it doesn't like strength and compassion? Like, it doesn't... This is my first time investigating this that I'm feeling like kind of uneasy. Danger? Stranger? Okay, I don't know how I feel about this. All right, is there anything before I close out this session? You can either set off this equipment. Stay. Is there anything else you want to say or convey to me? They want an offering. They want an offering. Why do you want an offering? Need it? Earned it? Need it? Why do you want an offering? Action. Action, and the Page of Swords is a card of action, of like initiating action. Okay, so in order to like really show your true power, your true what you can do, you need an offering, you need some energy. I'm not saying I am going to give you an offering, but what kind of offering do you want? What kind of offering do you need? Can you back away from that? I've just realized that that has not gone back to its default blue. Can you back away from the red light so it can go back to its default, please? Like, that's weird. It's not even beep. Okay, what kind of offering do you need? Or want? What kind of offering do you need and want? And that thing has still not gone, it's stuck on red. Oh, I got the goosebumps again. All right. I'm selling these. Getting rid of these. I don't want these haunted objects in my house anymore, and I'm starting to get a headache, and I'm feeling very tired. So, all right, this session is closed down. Getting rid of this haunted art print, and this one as well. If you're curious as to why I'm getting rid of them, you can check back at some of my previous videos. When I initially purchased these, I used a technique with a pendulum that's in my book, The Witch's Guide to Haunted Objects, to procure new haunted objects, and I did just that. However, this is proof that even as an experienced paranormal investigator and somebody who is experienced with magic and energies and spirituality, that you can still get bamboozled. My intention was not to bring home any haunted objects that would cause malice for myself or anybody in my household, including my animals, my child, what have you. And I'm not saying that everything that has occurred with my son, which has just been like one issue, accident after another, is due to these paintings, but I'm not willing to risk it. And yes, because I literally wrote a book called The Witch's Guide to Haunted Objects with techniques on how to cleanse objects and all of these things, I'm just not risking it. And I even talk about that in the book as well, about the importance of knowing when to like just get rid of the object out of your life. And like I said, because it's involving my son, I'm not willing to risk it. My whole family is also making me get rid of these. If it was up to me and it was just me, I'd keep them and continue to investigate them and see exactly what was going on. But yeah. But here's the fun part. I have reached out to multiple haunted object collectors. Nobody wants them. Everybody's like, yeah, that's a bit much. that activity and that potential not goodness is a bit much. No, thank you. So now I'm stuck in a pickle. What do I do? I don't want to just put like a sign for free, haunted, and put them on the curb or anything, because I don't want, we have a lot of kids in our area and I don't want kids to grab them. I don't want somebody to take them home who has children. I don't know what to do. So I think what I'm going to actually end up doing is just dropping them off at the antique store down the road with a little note explaining the activity. And then if they wish to sell it, they can. I have, they're already in my shed. They've been in my shed and not in my house for a little while now. And I did some cleansings and protections today of my home and of my son. So we're all good there. I need them out of my life. Anyway, that is the update on my haunted art prints. So I'm out here packaging up the haunted art prints. Send away. And there's a crow. What is kind of crazy about that? Like, this crow's just been out there. Just first day I brought these paintings home, there were so many crows outside of my house. It was kind of bizarre. So the fact that there is a crow out there right now, cawing while I'm packaging this up, that's kind of interesting. Thunder, crows. It's all very ominous and kind of perfect for the send-off for these haunted pieces of art. Good riddance. See you later.